So I wanted to go over this PowerPoint with you so we might be able to understand ethos, pathos, and logos a little bit better. I want you to watch these videos. They're basically going to do the same thing I'm going to do, just explain it a little bit better and easier for you. We go to the first slide and we see that ethos, pathos, and logos. We just ask if you've heard these terms before, and I don't think we have in my class, but we've done a lot of them just that you didn't know. When we did our persuasive unit, when we're creating our commercials, we talked about a lot of these, and I'm hoping you can identify them after this lesson. Ethos refers to the appealing to your audience through trustworthiness. You want to make sure that the person on the commercial or the poster or whatever you're trying to present is somebody that people trust. Whereas pathos is an appeal to emotions. It's those heartwarming commercials and posters that pull your heartstrings. And finally, logos is kind of like it says, it's logic. It appeals to our intellect. It's stats and data. They're not really good commercials because we don't like to watch commercials with stats and data, but that's what they use. We can break down ethos again. It's being fair-minded, using credible sources and citing sources correctly. So what does it mean in advertising? I'm hoping you're going to be able to answer that after you watch. Would you want LeBron to give you an opinion on a veterinarian website? Maybe, but I doubt it. Or Johnny Depp? No. But probably her, because you see that she has a stethoscope and she is with a cat, which is an animal. So therefore, our mind reasons with us to say that ethos is probably the best way to use this commercial using her. We expect advertisements to try to sell us something, but we appreciate it when they appeal to ethos because it feels less deceitful. And most of us feel that we should trust the people we buy from. The same goes for all arguments. Now we go on to the next one, which is pathos. Pathos is an emotional appeal, but it means an appeal to creativity, appeal to interesting visual descriptions. Finally, we have logos. And as you see, there's graphs and they're kind of boring, but logos is, although we don't see logos used in advertising much, it's implied often. Logical appeals tend to take shape in charts, graphs, statistics. When we see them in advertising, should we trust them? And then you can see the graph on the side and answer the question if you'd like. So why are we learning this? Not only is it important for you to know what kinds of arguments work and don't work, it's important to be able to spot ethos, pathos, and logos if they're used on you, like in advertising. And they're used a lot on you guys. We are always thinking critically about the things we see and hear, and now have a few more tools to help. For the assignment, the powers of persuasion, ethos, pathos, and logos, the first thing I would like you to do is answer the two warm-up questions. You have some background experience on persuasion, so I'm hoping you can answer them. If not, that's okay. Just go on to the next step. I want you to define ethos first. You can find that either in the notes or you can find that on the internet. The notes are from the PowerPoint slide that I just gave you and presented to you. I want you to give me 3 facts about ethos based on those notes in the PowerPoint presentation. After that, I want you to watch a video about Drake. And I want you to answer these 3 questions about him based on ethos. Remember that ethos is about trustworthiness and that you need somebody you can trust in order for you to be persuaded. Then we go on to pathos. And I want you to define it the same way you did ethos. And I want you to give me 4 notes this time of pathos. I want you to watch the video and tell me how pathos was used in the video. These are all the heartwarming videos, so make you tear up a little bit. And then I want you to tell me about 2 specific videos on the next 2 questions. Then we have logos. Same thing. I want you to define it. I want you to give me notes on it, 3 of them. I want you to watch this video. And then I want you to click on the other page and you'll see that there's a picture I have inserted. I apologize. I forgot to send this picture out when I sent the assignment. This is all a learning experience to me too. So I need all the feedback I can get from you when something like that happens. Anyways, tell me what facts stood up in that picture for you. And then I want you to watch the video. And I want you to tell me if the advertisement was more effective than the picture was. And then one more question about the advertisement as well. For check your understanding, this was horribly done by your teacher as well. And I apologize for that. This is kind of a stupid blank sheet that doesn't really tell you much. So instead, just give me an example. So you won't have 5, just 3. Give me an example of ethos, pathos, and logos that we haven't talked about yet, and I'll count that as good. I'm going to make this assignment due in a week because this is all new to all of us, and because I don't think that I created a good assignment for you. Like I said, I'm still learning, but I hope this helped you out. Mr. Vaughn's out.